Do you think we're going to get past all this nonsense and do something sensible on Medicare and Social Security in this session of Congress?
Well, I think Social Security is, in a sense, the easier one to do. It's not in crisis. It's solvent for decades, and we have a track record. In the past, in 1983, you had Democrats and Republicans come together, make minor changes, and preserve the life of it for further decades. What Paul Ryan, though, suggests, privatization, is really a dismantling of Social Security. I don't think the American people support it. It would reduce benefits to the average Social Security recipient who is hardly wealthy, and to take sort of an ideological viewpoint as opposed to let's deal with the solvency of the program is just not going to work, and I think that's what Senator Sanders was referring to. But I think we will solve it. I think we will be able to increase the age of Social Security. It doesn't need dramatic overhaul. It needs some minor changes.
Right. We of course had the privatization debate in 2005, and Republicans lost. I'm glad to hear you talking about 1983. That's when Ronald Reagan and Tip O'Neill and Dan Rostenkowski and others got together and did some very responsible things that were unpopular with the American people. But do you think that's a good model going forward this session?
The model of bipartisan, the model of people not saying I'm for this or against that, but people getting together to solve the problem in a bipartisan way makes a good deal of sense, and I think it can be replicated again. What Ryan symbolizes is privatization. That's off the table, and if the Republicans cling to it, and both Jeff Sessions, the ranking member of the Budget Committee in the Senate, and Eric Cantor said they like his roadmap. That's pretty serious stuff. You know, the election said reduce government spending and refocus the government on the middle class. It didn't say go back to the 1920s and just get government out of everything, including Social Security.
Let's go to Sam Stein. Of course, Sam, the Republican leadership is aggressively distancing themselves from the Ryan plan. Cantor won't go there. Boehner won't go there.
Sure.
McConnell won't go there.
And you see it you actually can see it in some polls that you poll Tea Party, self-identified Tea Partiers. They don't want to make changes to Social Security. They're worried that it's going to cut their benefits. So this is one of literally the third rails of politics and you know, incremental changes. I actually wanted to ask the senator a question on rules reform because
Sam, just one question. I'll be happy to answer. But so aren't the Republicans making a huge mistake by putting Paul Ryan front and center? He is not in the mainstream on these issues. And by the way, you look at the rest of his plan. He reduces taxes greatly on the wealthy, increases burdens on the middle class. Now, God bless the wealthy. They made money, they help America, they create jobs. But their income is growing and middle class incomes are shrinking. It's exactly the opposite plan. It's sort of a plan for the 1920s, and then this is the guy they want to put forward. Doesn't make any sense.